Hello everyone, I am Monica and welcome back to Expronica. In this video, I am going to share with you some hard-hitting truths about healing. In last two videos, if you haven't watched my last two videos, please go and watch them so you will understand the perspective and the context of today's video. In previous video, I shared with you my healing journey. I told you in my first video only that how my last 10 years of my life were so traumatic and I have been through a very long journey of a healing. So in last video I shared with you my experience of that healing process. I have broken down a process of healing in three simple steps. First is feeling, second is healing, and third is becoming. So if you are going through any kind of a crisis, setback, failure, or any kind of a problem in your life, please watch that video. It will definitely help you. Give it a chance. It is just a 10 or 12-minute video, but I'm sure that video will give you a lot of clarity and direction to think for a right step. When I was going through a process of healing, I realized there are some weird things happening with me or around me, and I was not able to understand what are they. In this situation, the first thing is we doubt ourselves, we doubt our process of healing, we doubt everything that we are doing to improve our life, because your experience is some kind of a weird experience. You are not getting an experience that you are expecting. So, over a period of time, I realized there are some facts of healing we should know so that we will be pretty sure about our steps and our tools of healing. And these are not facts I have read somewhere or I have watched somewhere, these are purely from my experience. Also, I realized that in my last video, which is my second video, I was so nervous while talking to this camera. I was not able to maintain that eye contact, because honestly, I tell you, whatever I'm speaking is from my heart and it is a piece of my heart. It is my very own experience of life. So when I'm talking to you about my life, somewhere at a mental level, I'm going through all that process again. I'm recalling all those incidents, so sometimes it becomes really difficult for me to I get nervous. So you might have noticed that in last video I was little nervous. I'm using laptop today because I have to finish this video as soon as possible. It is very hot in the room. So the first point is take actions. So what I mean by taking action, when we are at a that bottom of that well of a grief, we are helpless and we think that someone should help me. At least I used to think that someone very closer to me, like someone should help me, or God should help me, or the universe should help me. We are so hopeless and helpless at that point that we are looking for a help outside, and it's not wrong to look for a help around, but sometimes we may depend so much on the external help that we forget that whatever change will come in your life, that will be only through your actions. So you have to take a step, and this is what we forget when we are hopeless, we are lost completely. So I just want to remind you, whatever you are doing to heal yourself, you may be taking counseling, you may be taking some medicines, you may be going for some spiritual retreats, you may be going for a vacation. Whatever you are doing, you have to take a step towards the healing process. All these things will just help you to increase the speed of that process, but actually these things are not going to make a actual difference in the fact of your life. Try to understand it. Whatever I told you in the last video, the three steps: feeling, healing, becoming. You have to take a step that I will go through this, I will heal from this. For healing, I need to do this, I will do this, I will get over this thought, I will get over this pattern. You will have to decide, and you will have to take action. And what steps you need to take, please watch all those videos in the series. Like, these videos are coming into the series. Please watch all the video, you will get a hint from those videos. The second point is healing is not always visible. As I told you in my very first video, that like from 2022 or 23, I actually actively started a process of healing. And I decided that, oh, enough is enough, and I want to get over this pattern, and I want to heal, I want to make difference in myself. But it took 3 years to see visible difference. 2025 brought all the broken pieces of my life together, and it started making sense. So it took me 3 years. So this time can be different for different persons. So I just want to tell you that whatever things you are doing for your healing journey to come out of that setback, to come out of that trauma, you may be doing n number of things, but results may not be visible. But be sure that that at surface level you may not see any visible result, but below that surface there are so many things are happening, so many things are getting rearranged and reformatted for you. So just believe on yourself. Third point, and I think this is the most important point of out of all the 6 points, healing is an iterative process or a cyclical process. As I said in my previous video, I have broken down process of healing in 3 steps: feeling, healing, and becoming. And this is not a one time process, like you once go to this step and then this and you are done. No, it is an iterative process, because whatever trauma has happened with us or whatever setback is there, those are major events in our life, and they are so major, and that's why we are lost, that's why we need a healing. And those events have so many repercussions on our life. एंड ऐसा नहीं होगा कि एक बार आपने वो फीलिंग हीलिंग बिकमिंग से आप गए, एक बार आपने मेडिकेशन लिया, एक बार आपने काउंसलिंग ले ली एक एक टाइम पे, तो यू आर डन फॉर अ लाइफ। ऐसा तो नहीं होगा, बिकॉज टाइम टू टाइम लाइफ विल bring those past moments in front of you, and you will have to tackle them again. So the process of healing is iterative, but every iteration will be smoother, easier than the previous one. And in every iteration, you will get more and more clarity about yourself, about your problem, and what you actually want to become, what you actually want to extract from that experience. सो इट इज़ एन इटरेटिव प्रोसेस, आपको बार बार उससे जाना पड़ेगा, एंड एवरी टाइम इट विल बिकम ईजियर ईजियर एंड ईजियर थिंग. सो बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दैट. And I tell you, don't take tension, like don't think that it's such a difficult thing. Every time you will come across a newer version of yourself, and it is so fascinating. I tell you, look at it as a game. The fourth point is healing can be a lonely journey. And why it is so? You may have your friends and your family around, but the pain you are going through, you will never be able to convey that pain as it is, or the person in front of you will never understand exact pain through which you are going. It's too difficult. It is said in my mother tongue Marathi, जावे त्याच्या वंशा तेव्हा कळे. It means जब तक हम उस वो सारा एक्सपीरियंस हमारे साथ नहीं होता, तब तक हम नहीं समझेंगे कि what that person is going through. So you will try to convey your pain to your the person near you, which is maybe your spouse or your best friend or someone. बट यू विल एवरी टाइम यू विल अंडरस्टैंड दैट यार इसको ना पूरा समझ में नहीं आ रहा, इसको ना पूरा समझ में नहीं आ रहा, इसको ना मेरे दुख की गहराई समझ में नहीं आ रही, आपको ये बार बार फील होगा. एंड आई टेल यू, इट इज़ वेरी नॉर्मल. सो सामने वाले से भी रिएक्शन थोड़ा अजीब आ सकता है. सम पीपल मे टेल यू अरे यार मूव ऑन, जस्ट मूव ऑन, इट्स सच अ नॉर्मल थिंग, ऐसा तो होता रहता है. एंड कुछ लोगों को तो पता ही नहीं चल रहा है इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है, जो तुम्हारे साथ हुआ है उसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है, ऐसा भी कुछ लोग बोल सकते हैं. एंड एट दैट टाइम यू विल बी लाइक रियली अनॉयड. सो मेक श्योर आप किसके साथ आपका प्रॉब्लम शेयर कर रहे हो, किसके साथ आप अपना दुख बांट रहे हो, उसकी भी उतनी मैच्योरिटी होनी चाहिए। ये तो फर्स्ट स्टेप आप टेक केयर कर सकते हो। एंड द अदर थिंग इज डोंट एक्सपेक्ट कि उसको पूरा समझ में आएगा, बट इफ यू हैव समवन जिसके सामने यू कैन ओपन योर हार्ट एंड you talk to that person, it is enough. Sometimes only talking and just venting out your trauma is enough to feel cool and calm within. That's, at least that is what my experience is. Fifth point is, some pain never fully goes away. Like, you may think that this process of healing, after going through a process of healing, all the pain will go away. You will get all the answers, you will get a proper closure that you want. But it's a very bitter truth of this life. There are so many open-ended questions in our life, like that we never get answer for them. Sometimes we never get closure that we deserve, and you will have to learn to live with that pain, with that vacuum in your life. And that's the reality of life, and it takes a lot of courage and strength to accept this fact. And that's why there are so many tools that will help you to make yourself courageous, to make yourself stronger, to make yourself more rooted in your ground. And I'm going to talk about all those tools in my upcoming videos, so keep watching. But it is a really hard thing. Suppose someone may have lost a very close person, so how they are going to heal from that trauma, from that pain? Whatever they will do, that person will never come back, right? So there are some hard hitting truths of life, and that we need to learn, we need to live with them, and we should be prepared. And you know what, I have felt that instead of running behind uh, closure for some point, or answers to the questions you have, sometimes let keep those questions and those unclosed events in your life, just keep them aside and just live your life, just move on. And maybe along the way you will get an answer, you will get a closure, or you may not get it, but at least you are on your journey forward, you are not stuck there. And it is very important. Sixth and last point of this video is, you may outgrow old version of yourself, and you may outgrow people around you, and those people can be your friends and family. The process of healing, a step of a healing, the second step of this healing process of healing will bring a lot of change in your personality, because now you are more mature, you are experienced, you have experienced a life, and you have taken your lessons from that experiences. You are more mature, your boundaries have changed, your personality have changed, your likes and dislikes have changed, your strength and weaknesses have changed. So it may happen कि पहले जिन लोगों से आपकी ज़्यादा बनती थी, जो आपके फ्रेंड्स थे, जिन चीज़ों में आपको मज़ा आता था करने में, शायद अब ना आए, शायद किसी और चीज़ में मज़ा आने लगे, आपके इंटरेस्ट चेंज हो, आपके सब्जेक्ट्स ऑफ कॉन्वर्सेशन चेंज हो, आपके वेज ऑफ एन्जॉयमेंट चेंज हो, ये हो सकता है। एंड समटाइम्स द पीपल अराउंड यू विल गिव यू अ वेरी वियर्ड रिएक्शंस to your change, because I have experienced this. Our families, our friends are never ready to see upgraded version of ourselves. Like, change is very difficult thing in human life. So हम अपग्रेड भी हो रहे हो ना, फिर भी हमारे आजू बाजू वाले लोग ना थोड़ा डिस्कम्फर्ट में आ जाएंगे। एंड जस्ट नो दिस फैक्ट, यहाँ इस पॉइंट पे ना हमें कुछ ज़्यादा करने के लिए है नहीं, जस्ट गो विद द फ्लो। इस जर्नी में जितने लोग आपके साथ टिकेंगे वो टिकेंगे, जो लोग पीछे छूट जाएंगे वो पीछे छूट जाएंगे। एंड दिस इज लाइफ। नो वन, नॉट एवरीवन इज रेडी टू सी योर अपग्रेडेड वर्जन, नो, everyone is not ready to see your better version. आपके कुछ फ्लॉज है, आपके कुछ स्ट्रेंथ है, इसकी वजह से कोई आपके साथ कंफर्टेबल है. द मोमेंट all this dynamic will change, that person may not be comfortable with you, and that's life. Now you know all these 6 points. There are so many actually, but I have just picked six most important. Now you know them, so you will not get confused on your process of healing. Now you will know at the back of your mind that these are the things that may happen, will follow this process, and I have to be ready for this. In next video, I'm going to share with you tools or the activities that will help you when you are going through the process of healing, when you are going through a traumatic situation, when you are going through a difficult situation in your life. There are some activities, some to do list which you should do to help yourself. So stay tuned for a next video, and please share with me your feedback on this video. This is kind of becoming a series of healing, and there are going to be some videos. Before I move to the next topic, there will be some videos, next 2 3 videos at least in this series only. And after that we will I'm coming with some new interesting topic for you. So please leave your feedback in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel if you like this video. Press the like button. And if you think your friend or your someone in your family is going through some kind of a difficult situation, please share my videos to those persons, to those people. It will definitely help you. And I just want to tell you that you are enough.